Yes, so welcome back. Today we are trying to finish the chef. The chef is the last character that we have on the chef on the crash zone to fully complete every character on Danger 5. And today I vowed to make that happen. Or not. You never really know. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. So with the chef, obviously, got that increased luck. We got that increased damage from non-elemental sources. We do have combustibles that explode for 1 damage or 5 times 1 damage, but each enemy has additional health and our elemental damage is reduced. So we are going to start off, because we're going to be relying on consumables today, I am going to start off with the pruners just to have those consumables, and let's see how this goes. Now, first off, since with the first wave, just run around, do what we normally do, just collect as much money and kill as many enemies as possible. Of course, always go for the trees because you never know. You might get just lucky enough to get a free item like we did. So very happy we got a free item, and we get a loot worm right off the bat. Hell yeah, love me the loot worms. That means don't have to worry about trees ever again, for the most part. But we also, any chance he picks up the materials, have this a chance of doubling it. So with this, we will, as always, start off with a little bit of harvesting. I do like me a little bit of harvesting. We'll take another pruner, grab another pruner, see if we can't get, I'm going to lock in the rat. I really do like the rat as a pet. You know, it's just great. It's little, not a ton of damage, but it does build up over time, and you know, he's very fast, so he runs after your enemies, so that's why I like him. And you know what, we'll lock in one more pruner, and we'll lock in that bag as well. Let's go to wave 2, see how this does. So not really relying on fruit yet. It's still early enough with the chef that the 100% increased enemy health is not too much of a factor. I will be looking to lock in any kind of scared sausage, snakes, things like that that will increase my ability to burn enemies. Now I could have taken something like the torch, but I like the damage. I don't like the torch. I'm already going to be setting enemies on fire with the pruners and the scared sausage, so don't really need that guaranteed if you can get more scared sausages. We'll definitely take it more attack speed though. Take more harvesting, even though the pruners does give us harvesting. A little bit of extra harvesting doesn't hurt. And then I'm going to take some speed just because having that extra speed is always nice. Alright, let's take everything I locked in and then see if we can't lock in one more pruner, and that's all we're going to be able to do. So let's go to wave 3 now. Now, as you can see, got plenty of gardens that are going to create consumables for us, and my rat is just going to go to town on all these guys. Now, what's nice is as I set enemies on fire, that means my rat's going to even do more damage as well. So he is, he's going to be a good addition. I can't remember. I believe the rat also can set enemies on fire. Don't quote me on that. I really hope he does. That would be very nice. But if we're lucky, we'll get something like an incendiary turret, which I believe that also triggers. Well, actually, no, that might not be elemental damage, so don't quote me. Maybe not. We will take the lumberjack shirt because I think that affects the loot worm, but it also gets it out of the pool. So now we won't see the lumberjack shirt in the pool at all. Take a little more luck to try to get that luck as high as possible. Take the pruners. We'll take even more coffee. And at this point, I'm going to just start looking into taking items that will help me with my run. So taking something like the whistle to get more loot aliens, and it will notify me when loot aliens appear. Not going to take the lost duck because even though my the increases on, or I should say increases and decreases on elemental damage are reduced by 75%, I still don't want to lose any elemental damage. We will lock in that gentle alien though, because that's always good, having more enemies, more damage, and more health. And then the hedgehog will be good just because of the melee damage. Now, in terms of healing, I am going to focus on increasing my, increasing how much health I get back from consumables. So that is basically what we're going to be doing for healing for the most part. So I'll be taking things like the weird food, lemonade, might even take the jerky. Those will definitely help, but for the most part, we will focus on consumables for healing. Luckily, do have our, anytime our consumables are eaten, they do explode. Make a nice little explosion to burn all of our enemies. Alright, level 5, we are guaranteed a tier 2. This time, I am going to be taking some damage, just because we do need some damage. But I'm going to take melee instead. And you know what? That's a good 10% attack speed. We'll take that. So, take what we locked in. I'm also going to take a little range. Having a little range on melee never hurts. There's another pruner. Let's take that. We'll lock in that bag, because bags are always good. As we get more and more luck, we're going to get more and more items, which just means more and more materials. That's a good bit of melee damage. We'll lock you in, and we'll lock in that cake, because we do need health. So let's go to wave 5. So, run around. This is a fairly simple wave. They do introduce the leather helmet guys. I don't know, I always kind of want to call them football players, but level 7 introduces the real football players. These guys, these are the football fans, I think. Wear leather helmets, they're a little bit armored, a little bit harder to kill, and they like to charge at you. But they're pretty easy to dodge, pretty easy to take care of. I do always go after the shooters, though. Those guys are always annoying because they do run away from you, but wave like that, it's pretty easy. Alright, that's a lot of damage. We'll take that. That's also a lot of luck, so we'll take you. Alright, let's take everything we locked in. Definitely going to take that snake because that does spread burning. And then item like the charcoal, great because it is melee damage, and it does start to add up for that elemental damage, so we'll lock you in. And you know what? The baby elephant's going to be great because we are doing a luck build. So we already have 55 luck, so that's already going to be doing 15 damage every time we pick up material. So that's going to be great. Let's go to wave 6. Didn't want to re-roll. Don't need to spend down. I already got 2 items locked in. So not going to spend 9 to see if I can't get another item. Rather save that money for the for this shop. So already we can see damage is doing pretty good. Scared sausage is working pretty nice. It would be nice to get a couple more scared sausages just to guarantee that burn. But if I could do something like find a flamethrower, ooh, we'd be good. Flamethrower, Blazemander, those items are great on this character. You only need one. You don't need all of them because you're not going to be relying on that elemental damage. You're going to be relying on your melee or your range damage, whatever you pick. And, but setting enemies on fire is going to be amazing. Take more damage. Let's take everything we locked in. We will take that alien tongue, even though we do have the loot worm. Just having that little extra range for my own little sanity is pretty nice, because I do believe that affects consumable range as well. Let's see. Not worrying about dodge. I'm not taking lifesteal. Don't need the scope, even though that range would be nice. We will take the trees. Again, taking weird food because that's how we're going to be consuming. Baby squid will be good if we can get this early enough. And, you know, I did say we're going to do consumables. Having that little bit of HP regen, not going to hurt either. And then, you know what, I'll lock in those glasses because, again, range is going to be important. Alright, wave 7. Now, we do get the egg spawns here. Probably wouldn't be too bad to let them spawn. Let's see one spawn, see how we do against them. Not great. Not to the point where Of course, we could always die. That is always a big problem. Let's just reevaluate. So, we just did the pruners. You know, there's always the idea of we could try something like the torch, we could try something like the wrench, we could try something like the chopper, which chopper increases your recovery from consumables. But we could also do something like the fist, which is just fast attack, and this will just increase in damage more and more. In fact, you know what? Let's try that. Let's try something completely different that you wouldn't expect on a chef. Let's try the fist. To be fair, I've known a few chefs that when they get angry, the fists do come out. Because they know not to use their knives. Mainly because they prize their knives and do not want to chip them. Didn't find free tree, which is a little sad. But with this, we are going to be relying on trying to find those scared sausages. That's going to be the big deal here. There's my harvesting. There's another fist. We'll ignore damage and attack speed right now. There's another fist. There's another fist. That's the nice thing about the fist as well, is you do get a lot of damage for it. I could go for the claw. that might not be bad to switch out my fist for claws because that does add in crit. So I'll do that. I'll hold on to the claw, and we'll see if we can't upgrade 2 claws as I go on. Now, luckily, claw does have unarmed, so I'm going to get that dodge anyways. But we will be able to, hopefully getting at least 1 precision weapon will give us the ability to get more. So that's kind of how Brotato works, is as you get 1 tag or 1 attribute, it tends to give you more of those attributes. Alright, take a little more harvesting. Alright, we'll take everything I locked in, except for that fist. And there's another claw. So I'll unlock the fist. I'm going to take the baby elephant because, again, we are doing a luck build. So let's go to wave 3. Oof. Hopefully, with the fist, I won't have to worry too much about attack speed, because the fist has a pretty good attack speed as is, so don't really need to worry about it too much. But we will need to focus on other healing, because we're not going to get a lot of consumables. Unfortunate side effect of taking the fist, but we are trying something different. Definitely going to take some speed, because we do need to start building that up. And then we'll take the melee damage, we'll start building that up. So let's take everything here. That blood leech will be pretty nice. There's another claw, so we will start cycling out these fists for claws. And you know what? Let's just go, since that's a lot of materials I'm going to need, we'll just go on to the next wave. So totally not playing the chef how you're supposed to play him, but sometimes that's fun to do. Just play a character just completely opposite of what you're supposed to do. But again, if we can find another scared sausage, we should be good. Or if we can find something like a flamethrower, that'll be good as well. Or even better yet, if we could find the flaming fist, that would be perfect. That's kind of why I wanted to go with the fist, is because you can find the flaming fist, which is a good addition. We'll take the heart. All right, so let's start combining these. We'll take everything I locked. There's another claw, so we'll take you as well. And that's all I'm going to get, so let's go to wave 5. That crit's just going to add just a little bit extra, which will be nice. But you can already see, yeah, we're doing quite a bit more damage than we were with pruners. Not getting as many drops, but I have plenty of opportunities to get luck, to increase the amount of drops that I get. And the baby elephants. Hopefully, now that I got 1 baby elephant, I'll start seeing more. Maybe see a cyber ball or 2, which that will just increase my damage output. And that is it. Yeah, wave 5, already down. We'll take the goat skull. I am going to lose a little bit of crit, but I can easily get that back. Let's see. You know what? I'll take some armor, take more melee damage. Alright, let's take the cute monkey, because that's healing. There's hedgehog for melee damage. There's more crit. Lock in the defective steroids. Didn't get any fist. That's unfortunate, but we'll go to wave 6. Like I said, plenty of opportunities to get what I need. And hopefully this will be a good run, especially with the fact that these fists do scale best with melee damage. Now, with the claw, I will need attack speed. That's how I increase damage with the claws as well. But that's not going to be a bad thing. That's just going to make me attack faster, too. It's not going to be a wasted stat. I mean, it's not a wasted stat with the fist either. But it's definitely one of those things where it's just like, do you really need it with something that's already, you know, a high attack? It's like, even when you have, like, the SMG, attack speed's not super bad. It still increases the amount of shots you take, but it's like, do you really need it? Not really. All right, we'll take some luck, because I do want to increase my luck. We'll take the defective steroids. We'll take the damage. We'll take the damage. I did get a little bit of curse. Definitely going to lock in that bonk dog. Energy bracelet will be good to lock in. And lock in that snake, because we will spread that burning now, and that will help. Now, I'm not too worried about curse quite yet. I am not going to let these eggs spawn, though. Definitely don't want to deal with eggs. as much as I would love the extra materials that you get from these hatching, the annoyance of the enemies, just not worth it. Not when you're low damage. There's another egg. I do also want to kill those bone doctors, because those guys just run around and heal everybody, and just don't want to deal with that either. There's an egg. There's an egg. Let's make sure we get rid of those. Ooh, there's a loot alien. Make sure we get that. A couple more. Yeah, we should be good. He could have hatched and we would have been fine. Blindfold, definitely taking that for the crit. All right, so I did say I didn't want to take the Lost Duck because I didn't want to lose elemental damage. I'm going to take it this time. Take that dodge. Let's take... I'm actually going to take more luck here. I want to get that luck as high as possible because that does affect the stat ups we get. That does affect the items we get. We'll take all of this. All that's good. Well, can't take the snake, but we will take the snake the next round. Yeah, higher luck means more consumables. More consumables means more chances to burn and more healing. But yeah, Bonk Dog already doing a ton of damage for me. Oh yeah, we can even take out those like Bowser chargers. I call them Bowser because of the shells they wear. They do look like a Bowser kind of character. So that's why I call them Bowser. Don't know what their official names are. One of these days, I will take a look at the official names of these guys. Not today. At least not right now. But you gotta admit, he does look like Bowser. I mean, if he had the face, perfect adaptation. You know, besides the color. Be a Bizarro Bowser. Alright, good wave 8. We'll take a little more luck. Take some explosion damage. Let's see. We'll take the fish hook. We'll take the snake. Bottle mine. Not going to take it. Don't really need it here. We will lock in that leather vest. Definitely taking the defective steroids. And there's some more fist. We'll lock in both of these just for now. Just to have them locked in. Let's go to wave 9. So wave 9, this is the first horde wave, horde-ish wave. It's not a true horde wave, but it's a good wave where you get a lot of materials. And I just realized I have not seen any attack speed items yet. So we're definitely going to need to find some attack speed on some level ups if possible. Because that will help. I'm not getting overwhelmed right now, but you know, there is the possibility now that we are hit, or when you do hit wave 9, enemies just kind of double. So, and wave sizes triple in size. So just want to make sure that we're definitely getting the clearing power that I really need. Dodge is starting to come clutch. Dodge is it's a give or take stat. I will admit that. Something that was told to me, it's you know, it's a hit or miss, but I like having it because you never know, it could save your life. We'll definitely take another rat. Stone Skid's pretty good. We will lose that attack speed, but having that extra damage or extra health for armor is going to be really nice. Now, I do want to see if I can get some attack speed. I'm going to go for one more roll. I didn't get it. I will take the range, though. We do have... Oh, there's my attack speed. Good. We got my attack speed back. Welcome in, Cosmic. I hope you're feeling all right. Coughing. Yeah, that's too bad. Hoping things go well for you. Hoping you're having a good day as well. We're going to take the wings for the speed and the range. We did lose some elemental damage. I'm fine with that. Take the fist and the fist. We'll get that red. We'll take that armor. There's a flaming knuckles. This is what I was looking for. So this has 100% damage on melee, and it has a chance to deal burning damage. So we are actually going to switch out all of my fists probably for the flaming knuckles. Yeah, how was your day today, Cosmic? I hope it went well. Definitely taking that home, and then let's go to wave 10. Wave 10 already seeing the effects of the attack speed helping out a little bit more. The luck is coming into play. That crit from my claws is nice. Probably end up going to keep my claws. Not going to lie, having that extra crit is actually pretty nice. Especially if I can get something like a hunting trophy or the tentacle to just help with some healing, I will definitely be happy there. Let's keep clearing it. Armor's also coming in clutch. Definitely being able to take some of these hits and not have to worry about taking too much damage. Then, of course, the cute monkey, which is refilling my health pretty quickly. Pretty happy. Alright, keep running around, just clean up as much as possible. Alright, we're good. Let's see what we got. Definitely taking the spyglass, and we'll take more attack speed, and we'll take more health, because I do need health. It's alright. That's good. Stomach a little upset, but plan to eat some ramen later or something, I don't know. Not a good eating day, not gonna lie. That's okay. Some days are good, some days are bad. Hopefully, once you get something in your stomach, you'll feel better. You know, that usually happens with me, so... only had an oat bar, PB&J sandwich, pasta, small chip bag, and a handful of Pringles. Terrible day. Yeah, that's not the most colorful eating that I've seen. That's pretty much all beige foods. I mean, well, it depends on what kind of jelly you got, but that's kind of more of a purplish hue. But nah, you should get some ramen in you. Put some green onions in it or something. You know, get a little bit of extra color in your day. Yeah, they do say when you do try to plan your meals and eat, you should make it as colorful as possible. Color of the rainbow. No onions, unfortunately. That's all right. You don't need onions. Onions are always just like a good little extra. Green onions are, or spring onions, depending on what you want to call it. You could also try leek, but I've never put leek in. No greens really. You should really get some greens. Maybe like some. I was about to say some spinach, but that wouldn't work. Can't think of a good green that you could go in ramen. Maybe some seaweed. Like if you like shred up some seaweed, put that in. Except broccoli, which doesn't go in fucking ramen. Yeah, but broccoli's still good. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to sell my blue fist, and we're going to take this cursed flaming one. That's awesome. We're definitely going to take the wheat. I'm losing a ton of elemental damage, which I don't like. Definitely going to lock in that ice cube. You know what? I'll take the decomposing flesh, and we'll take the fresh meat. We'll switch it up. We'll go. I was gonna do HP regen, but we'll switch over to lifesteal, which will be nice. We do have an elite on wave 11, which really sucks. Not in ramen, gang. Yeah, broccoli doesn't go in ramen, but then again, you could always roast the broccoli and have it besides the ramen. You know, eat some ramen, have a piece of broccoli. You don't need cheese or anything. Really what you do, if you really just want to do broccoli and you want to make it healthy, just take a little olive oil if you have it. Put the broccoli in the bowl, maybe like a tablespoon of olive oil. Toss it a little bit so you get the olive oil nice and a little bit of oily. Just some salt, a pinch of pepper, and you're perfect. And it tastes so good. You could throw in maybe some garlic powder if you want, or if you have some garlic to just, you know, grate up and throw it in there, that's also really good as well. Let's switch this back over now that I don't have to worry about the light outside. All right, let's go to wave 11. Let's see how well we do. Luckily, we got my fist will light enemies on fire. So we will constantly be lighting enemies on fire. I just need to worry about staying out of this guy's line of fire. Which I should be able to do with the amount of speed I have. And the rat and the bonk dog are helping me. All right, we cleared them. I don't think we even took a hit there. So that was a pretty good boss fight. I'm not gonna lie. Usually I hate, or I should say boss. I always call them bosses. They're elites. There's a loot alien. Let's grab him. But pretty good elite fight, especially on a wave 11 where it's like super hard. Because you do have to focus on getting the armored guys down as well. Yeah, clean up. Did leave a lot of materials on the ground, but I'm fine with that. We're definitely taking you. Not going to take the pencil. Ooh, the potato. The potato is so good. We get so many stats up with that. Never, ever, ever skip a potato. Potatoes are so good. Let's see. So we are guaranteed a purple. What do I want? Some damage might be nice, and so would some attack speed. Well, there's damage and attack speed, so let's take the attack speed. And then we're going to take everything here. Because the Spyglass does increase your range, and it decreases the roll price. Well, we're not doing anything with HP regen anymore, so Shady Potion will be good. Of course, I could... You know what? Taking both the Mushroom and the Shady Potion is just... It's a net positive, so we'll take both. Not going to touch the Fist. Don't need it anymore. Let's go to Wave 12. See how we do. So, luckily, don't have an Elite, and we have plenty of these little guys on the ground, so... Going to be doing a lot of... get a lot of materials on this wave, hopefully. I'll say, yeah, my ramen, I usually just eat ramen plain, or if I get the cup of noodles, whatever goes in there. But I've been wanting to try putting some egg, maybe some mushroom, maybe slice up some onions or something, put that in my ramen as it cooks. That sounds good. There's actually a couple places around the city I live in that actually do traditional Japanese ramen. And I really want to try it out. But it's one of those things where I also it's a new restaurant. It's I don't know how to order when I go in there, because it's not one of those ones where you sit down, you get the menu, and then they bring you the ramen. It's you go up to the counter, it's just oh, I want this, 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 and this. And I'm just I don't know what to get. Taking the armor. I don't know what I want anymore. I need a colorful dye. Yeah, that's all you really need to do is color. Okay, you need healthy color. Don't go out and be I got Fruit Loops. There's colorful. That's not helpful. I realize I don't have a colorful diet. Yeah, that's one thing. That's the one thing that I was always told: have a colorful diet, and that will help. Red 40. Yeah, don't worry about don't worry about that stuff. You won't eat that in sufficient quantities to actually have a detrimental effect. All right, taking everything that I want. I could take a nuke explosion or a nuclear launcher. No, I'm already sunk into melee. We will take the bat though. Let's go to wave 13. Green 67. I've never heard of Green 67. Also, it sounds like you're being the quarterback of a football game. You know, getting your cadence. Just waiting for you to say hype. So far, we're doing pretty good on the run. You know what? I didn't think the Fist would work out as well as it's working out right now. But, it's definitely working. I don't know why. It's definitely not the way you're supposed to play the chef. But, that's what's fun about Brotato, is these weird builds. These weird, builds that you're not supposed to do. They are the ones that tend to work out. No idea why. That's just how it works. Hey, Purbler, welcome in. It's good to see you again. We're currently playing on the Chef, the last character before I finish everything. You don't have to shut up, Cosmic. Don't worry about it. I just think it's funny. Penalty number 869, he was giving him the business. That's the real call, by the way. I have seen that video. That is hilarious. Yeah, last bro, Purbler. How are you doing this evening, by the way? I hope your evenings went well. Your Monday went good. Definitely taking the improved tools. Let's see. I'm good on speed. Let's get a little melee. Let's get that range damage, or elemental damage back up. Taking the bat, or taking the fin. A cursed bonk dog. Definitely taking that. I do have the piggy bank. I need to remember that. I'll take the silver bro. Monday was alright. That's good to hear. Yeah, mine was, unfortunately unproductive today. Actually ended up going home early just because I wasn't feeling good. Not feeling good as in sick, just feeling good as in just mentally drained. But I'm glad your Monday was all right. Yeah, today was just one of those days for me where I just got to work, had a bunch of meetings right off the bat, and then I was just like, well, I'm done for the day. I'm mentally drained already after all my meetings, and didn't want to deal with anything. All right, let's see if I can't clear. My bonk dogs are doing pretty good, but I want to make sure I can get all these little wizard guys. These guys suck. There we go. Definitely glad to be streaming, though, I will say. This usually perks me up. Like, I literally, then again, I also got home, ate dinner, and then took an hour nap just because I was, like, super tired. Let's see. But no, money was alright. I got Jay sick watching my stream for real. No, you didn't get me sick. Me coughing got him sick. Oh, I thought that was an actual thing. Nope, that was just another spam message. All right, taking the silver bullet. We're taking the fried. Actually, I'm going to lock in the fried rice. I'm going to lock in the tentacle because I do have the... Yeah, I'm going to lock it in. I do have the hook, so I'm going to see if I can't curse it. And I also have the piggy bank, so I do need to build up a little bit of materials. And we got this guy, so this guy will be pretty good. Pretty easy to beat, hopefully. Well, assuming that I don't take a ton of damage. Should be able to get him. There we go. And we'll just pick that up. Yeah, no, Tentacle is going to be great. That's going to be great for healing. Even though I do have a ton of lifesteal right now already. But yeah, if I can curse that, that'll be very, very nice. Be very nice. How are we doing on health? I only have 54 HP, so I definitely need to grab a couple of HP ups. I'm doing good because I got a decent amount of armor, but definitely need more health. Actually, what am I doing? I forgot I don't have the loot worm. I need to kill the trees. Nah. Ooh, speaking of health ups, there's a panda. Oh, that's a lot of dodge. I'm taking it. I know dodge isn't great to take, but I'm taking it. Didn't curse. I'll just take the fried rice, take the piggy bank, take the hedgehog, and lock in that garden. We'll lock in the pearl. Because that's going to be a nice item. Do I want to lock in the knot? Not really. But I'm going to go to wave 16. Just see how this goes. Shouldn't be too bad. The two ponk dogs and the rat should clear everything out pretty well. How am I doing on crit? 25%? Not great, but also not super bad. But I already got a ton of damage going for me. And plus, with the flaming fist lighting everything on fire for me, yeah, we're definitely in a good spot right now. Just need to get health and armor. I don't know what that emote is. For my country. For your country? Going to war? I mean, I know I'm at war. Oh, there's a loot alien. I need to get you. There you go. For king and country. Oh, what game is that from? I mean, I know that's a standard saying back in, like, World War I and II for the British, but there's also a game I used to play where anytime you played as the British, there's like, oh, for king and country. Bandana does nothing for me. Ooh, charcoal. Definitely taking you. Let's see if I can. Ooh, there's more crit. Let's take more crit. I already have one decomposing flesh. I'm not going to take a second one. Oh, man. The garden cursed and the pearl cursed. Definitely taking that. Free jelly, why not? Let's see. Trees and lifesteal. Gonna leave the luck alone. And then, ooh, a power fist. Can I work that in? Definitely locking in that potato. Battlefield. That's probably it, yeah. Probably. I'm not super sure. Do I really want the power fist? No, we don't need the Power Fist. Power Fist is fun. I've played with it once, but not this time. I am going to see if we can't curse that potato, though. Because I already have... Don't I already have a potato? I already have one potato. So if I can get a cursed potato, that would just be awesome. In fact, this will probably be the first run that I've ever done where I've had 2 potatoes. Especially on a run that's not unlimited or endless. 16 damage. Not bad. Taking the ice cube was definitely a good take as well. Just wish I would have gotten more scared sausages. That would have been nice, but I'll take what I can get. I did get one snake, though, so that helps a little bit. The burning fist, big find as well. You know, not bad. 17 is definitely one of those waves that kind of tests you have the damage to really get it. Ah, that was a loot alien. I didn't get him. Ooh, free tardigrade. Take that. The scope. I could definitely use the range. I don't really want to lose the attack speed, but I'll take that range. Eye patch does nothing for me. Yeah, I'll take another pearl. Why not? Well, there's my attack speed, so got that back. Ooh, plastic explosive. Let's see. Do I go for another try to curse these items? I think I do. Roll for armor. Maybe one more roll. Oh, the barnacle is probably not going to be super useful to me by now. That's only 2 waves that it could possibly be useful. We'll take it. That's still 2 waves. Alright, let's see. Who do we got? Alright, we got this guy, so not super dangerous, but also one I still need to be a little careful on. Or not. Or I'm just completely wipe them out. Okay. Definitely think these little chargers are the more dangerous opponent than the elite was. I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Tree. We do have a garden, so we do have a little bit of free healing there. And again, we also have enough luck where I'm just getting consumables left and right. 2 bonk dogs and a rat just going to town on everything. We definitely got it. We definitely got a good build going. I'm knocking on wood. I don't want to jinx myself. Diploma? Why not? Let's just throw in a diploma. Didn't curse, so I'm just going to take these now. Ooh, cyberball. Lock in that garden. Lock in the alien eyes. Lock in the duct tape. Curse pruner would have been nice, but not doing pruners. Jeez, we are hitting for so much damage right now. We are wave 19, so this is just the everything. I like to call this the kitchen sink wave, because that's what they do. They throw everything, including the kitchen sink at you. I think the only enemy that doesn't show up on this wave that's standard to the crashed zone is the eggs. I think every other enemy is in this wave, though. That, or maybe I just, usually by the time I'm getting here, I'm just clearing so fast that just everything's dying and the eggs just don't spawn. Ooh, better make sure I actually live, though. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Alright, we live. Yeah, next wave we should be able to clear out. You know what? I will take the adrenaline. Why not? That's a lot of attack speed. Definitely going to take that. Take a little more melee damage. Alright, let's just spend down. Definitely take a little more range. The fresh meat will be nice. 20, God, that's a lot of... one more... You know what? Let's do that. Do one more Flaming Fist. Do a little more Life Steal. Ooh, could have taken the Ashes, but I didn't. Take a little more HP. Take that bat, and then let's go to wave 20, because I'm not going to be able to get anything else. I don't want to kill you first. I want to kill you first. I always like killing this one first. The guy with the big claw. I find him to be more annoying. I mean, to be fair, they're both annoying, but this one more annoying than anything. Because he has projectiles. Damn. That's it. That was the chef. That was the last guy on the crash zone. We're done. Oh, that is awesome. I'm so happy to be done. Thank you. Thank you. Crash zone completed. That is right. Per Cosmic Airball. Definitely in it. Well, he airballed. I didn't. I swooshed. That was a swoosh one. And we unlocked the spoon, which is always crits when hitting burning targets. The spoon is an awesome character. Or not awesome character. It's an awesome item. I love the spoon. Spoon is definitely the item you need to play with the chef. So we are definitely going to be doing that with the Abyss Zone when we get to it, which is going to be right now. About to joke and be like, it's going to be tomorrow because I'm doing short stream today. No, we're gonna we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now. So God, look at this. Just let's take a second just to appreciate this. Just nothing but yellow. Just all the way down, all yellows. Every single character. That was, and I did look back. My first VOD of Brotato was done back in January. It's now March. It's been 2 months of Brotato. It took me 2 months to get this far. This is 2 months of my life right here. That's something to think about. You know, that's 2 months of my life right there, which is crazy. Crazy to think about. 2 months of my life. That's crazy to think about. Definitely won't take you that long on Crash Zone. You're a much better player than when I started watching a few weeks back. You'll fly through this. Oh yeah. No, I've had tons of practice now, so it won't be too bad at all. Yeah, let's make the switch. And just got to figure out, do I take request or no, we'll just random for now. Actually, no, we'll take a request. What should be the first character I play on Abyss? Which character would be the most fun? I'll let you guys decide. Renegade and Lucky are always the most fun for me, or Loud. So we will do... You know what? Let's do Loud then. Loud may be a fun first run. We are going to start the Abyss on Loud. So now, don't really need to go through the characters. But yeah, we got the good 30% damage increase. We have more enemies, but we do lose harvesting at the end of each wave. And you know what? I think we're just going to start off with a little bit of an easy run, just to feed our way, or just to kind of feel our way in, just to try to remember what the Abyss is about. And I'll do the SMG for now. That 30%. Oh my God, that's definitely new. I do not remember him actually like diving in, because I did forget we are kind of like in the ocean. So that's a really cool animation. I like that. Also, I forgot about the characters. You got the little shrimps. You got the little, I have no idea what the, like snails or whatever. They just added the diving thing a bit ago. Yeah, that's what I thought, because like it definitely was new to me. I'm gonna take range damage here. I'll try to keep my harvesting up, but I'm not going to do too much of it. Definitely take an SMG. No, I'll lock in the baby gecko. Not going to take it just yet. And we'll take some more SMGs. Yeah, no, I will say they added a lot of really cool animations and stuff to this, which I very much like that they did that. Had about 1,500 calories today. Oof, to be fair, when sick, I do eat less. Yeah, that's hard to do. It's always hard to... Same thing happens to me. Going to wave 2. Now we got the... Ooh, I forgot about the armored shrimps. Yeah, when I get sick, I tend not to eat as much. Oh, and I forgot the consumables look different too. And so do the trees. It's not... Well, to be fair, it's not trees. It's like coral bushes or whatever. How fun. Yeah, when I get sick, I tend not to eat a lot, because I tend to like eat a bunch of chicken noodle soup and stuff like that. Take more range damage, and I want to see if I can't get some... Well, I was hoping to get some luck. Maybe one more roll. Nah, we'll take the crit then. Alright, SMG and baby gecko. Definitely going to lock in that rat. Ooh, a blue SMG. Definitely going to take that. Let's go to wave 3. May make soup in 30 minutes, not going to lie. Yeah. So yeah, what's fun about this is it's weird because it's kind of the same waves, but they're a little... Well, no, I guess these are a little different. I forgot about the little guys that are like, "Ah, I'm coming for you." That they grow bigger and bigger as they charge, or as the time goes on. Could get me to $2,000 if box is right. Yeah, you could definitely get some soup in you. I mean, soup's always good. Oh, there's my luck, finally. Take even more range damage. Alright, take that SMG. We'll take that rat. Ooh, spicy sauce would be nice. I'll definitely take you. And there's another SMG, and let's lock in that bag as well. Haven't gotten to the haven't gotten any curse yet. I can't remember when I know you get a lot more curse on the Abyss. I just don't remember when it starts. I want to say it's around wave 5 or 6. Oh, and you do start to see the leeches. They actually appear as normal enemies now. There it is. Oh, it is around this wave that you get the curse. But yeah, Loud with the SMGs is a pretty good win. Or I shouldn't say pretty good, pretty easy win. There's some health. We'll take some health. Let's take the spicy sauce, take the SMG, take the bag, take another SMG, lock in that gentle alien. Ooh, the patty might be nice. Another SMG, and let's go to wave 5. $2,000. Yeah, if you can get $2,000 from ramen or from soup, that would be awesome. I would love to open up a soup can one of these days and just boom, $2,000. Then again, if that happened to me, I would also wonder if I should keep it or if I should throw it away. Because, like, what if that soup can was made for someone else? Like, I don't want to be opening up a gangster soup can. Oh yeah, now we're really building up the curse. We're gonna have some fun with this one run. Oops. Oof. Do need to get some more luck, more HP. All right, let's take everything I locked in. Ooh, there's another gentle alien. There's the piggy bank, and there's scaffold or reinforced steel. That'll help. Let's go to wave 6. I do need more damage. My damage is good, but it's not. It's gonna start to kind of cap or peter off of my killing power. Oh, not you. I forgot about the puffer fish that just explode. God, I will bring back memories from the first time I played. I'm like, I'm starting to remember all the different enemies, and I'm just like, oh God, not you. Oh. Ooh, speed will be nice. More luck, please. All right, I'm going to take all of this. And then see if I can't lock something in. Yeah, it's a different map for sure. Oh yeah, it's definitely different. I would take the Bean Teacher, but I'm going to be focused on lifesteal. And I don't have... Well, eye patch might not be too bad here. So far, so good, though. Oh yeah, no, it's not too bad. It's definitely... to be fair, it's a little bit... I find it to be a little bit easier. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit easier. At least the first 8 or 9 waves. Because I mean, even the walruses, like they try to mimic the big chargers, but they don't charge as much as the other guys do. There was a loot alien too. Oh no, that was a loot alien. Like I don't know what it is. Everything feels a little slower right now. Then again, you also have a ton of damage with Cloud already right off the bat, so it's a little easier. Very slow, yeah. There's my damage. Don't need the range. I will take the health, though. Ooh, power generator. I don't have speed, but I will be getting it. Do I take everything, or do I lock stuff in? I will take the SMG in the bag. I'm going to lock this in, and we're going to go to wave 8. See if I can't let my piggy bank build up some materials for me. Oh, those guys are fun. I forgot about the... Oh, I forgot what they're based off of. The names of the anglerfish. Yeah, anglerfishes are fun in this game. They're just floating along, and then you get near them, and they just charge at you. Probably won't happen with this run just because of the SMGs. Ooh, the sharks. Oh yeah, even the treasure chests look a little different. Forgot about that. They got those nice little, it's not a crate, it's a treasure chest. I can't wait to see what they do with the third map. The third map is going to be super interesting. definitely am interested to see how the enemies change, what the consumables look like, the trees. Oof, I probably should. I don't want to trade harp. Yeah, I'll take a scared sausage. That might come in handy. There's more speed, so at least my power generator will be good. All right, let's take you to. I don't. Oh, I thought I had the cursed hook. I don't. All right, let's take you two now. And then we'll lock in you, and let's go to wave 9. I can't remember. Is wave 9 another? It is. It's another kind of juicer wave, where you just get a ton of materials. Glad I forgot they kept that. Ooh, barns. I do need piercing, I just realized. I don't have that. So that's going to be fine. Well, I guess I do have. I do have piercing. I need crit for it to be effective. There's another loot alien. Let's see if I can get you. And again, I wonder if it's called is it a loot alien or are they loot sea creature maybe? We'll take fried rice. Now that I got some burning. Eye surgery. Sure, why not? There's more range damage. I'm not even going to worry about getting that harvesting up. With the piggy bank now, that's not going to be a big problem. I will take more speed. We'll take all of these. Let's roll. Let's see. Definitely going to take the spicy sauce. We'll take the head injury and the loot alien. I don't have the hook, so there's nothing. I could take the peacock, but I'm going to ignore it for now. Ooh, yeah. Those guys get really fast. Yeah, those were the anglerfish. Those guys get super fast if you're not lucky, or if you don't stay away from them. And, yeah, definitely need crit. Definitely going to focus. I think my next couple level ups, I'll focus on crit. Because having only, I want to say 6%. Oh my god, the blobfish. I forgot about those guys. Oh, that's right. They spawn the damn leeches. Alright, let's run away. Just kind of get away from everything. Yeah, enemies are definitely slower on this map, on the Abyss. I mean, I do have a decent amount of speed, but enemies definitely feel a lot slower. Yeah, I'll take the weird food. Alright, there's crit. Let's start working. Ooh, there's damage that I actually need. Definitely taking the lure. Ooh, a minigun. Definitely gonna take a minigun. There's more weird food. Ooh, vigilante ring. I'd say that's it's pretty early enough to take that, so I will definitely take you. And let's lock in these SMGs. We'll lock in more crit. You know what? I will. No, we'll leave the defective steroids alone. I was thinking about taking it for the health, but I think we're good. I can get more effective health elsewhere. Should be pretty good though. Now that I got the minigun, I got extra piercing, so that'll be nice. I don't have healing though. I just realized. Outside of consumables. That's going to be a problem. It won't be that big of a problem because I have a lot of healing consumables. But it will be a problem. Like right now, where I'm almost dead. Come on. Come on, don't die. Don't die, please. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Oh my god. That does nothing for me, so we will just ban you. There's more crit. Yeah, I definitely need regen. let's make a red. Take all of you. Why can't I take you? Oh, because I bought one. There we go. Ooh, baby with the beard is awesome. Med turret is pretty good. Take some alien eyes. I could take the boxing glove for the knockback. How am I doing on knockback? I don't have any, but that might be a little helpful. I could take the shackles. I'll lock that in. I might be able to get a little bit more speed and then make use of the shackles. Ooh, baby with the beard is definitely putting in some good work for me. That's just I mean, it's just anytime an enemy dies, it's just a free shot. And even though with the SMGs you're shooting a ton, more shots means more damage means more damage output, more damage output means things die faster. I'm also surprised, I don't think I've gotten any cursed items yet. Which I'm surprised about. Well, no, I only have 8 cursed. Never mind. I don't have a ton of cursed. At least not enough to say, like, I should get cursed items. Leeches. Not bad. Not bad so far. Decomposing flesh. Definitely going to take that. I definitely need it. We'll take some more luck. Take another rat. Ooh, definitely taking the black flag. That will be really good to increase my the amount of materials I get. You know what? I'll throw in a bonk dog just for extra damage. Same thing with a blazemander. A ball and chain. That is super bad. Starfish, we'll leave that alone because I have no armor. Plus I have the black flag now. And let's go to wave 13. Yeah, a little worried about being able to finish off all these enemies. Don't have the greatest amount of damage right now, mainly because we're going for it. Kind of focused on crit. But we're clearing pretty well. So far so good. First elite we find will be will give us a challenge. Ooh, ow. Bad. Yeah, we need armor. We need armor really bad. My loot worm pick off all that stuff too. That's why I like the loot worm. There's my armor. Alright, Poison Tonic will be good for crit and range. How are we doing on engineer? I got 3 engineering. Oh, that's going to reduce my range damage, though. I'm not going to take the nail. I don't want to reduce my range damage. Ooh, I will take the bell. Celery tea? Sure, why not? SMG. We'll take the corrupted shard. We'll take the glasses. And that's all I'm going to do. So let's see how we do with our first elite. So we do get new elites on these maps. So here's the first one. This one spawns a bunch of these little... I don't know what they're called, but they like the slash engine. So we're just gonna... in fact, I do not have the damage to crit forward. Because of the celery tea, should not have taken it. I didn't even think about that. So we're just gonna be playing run around the circle. Just keep away. Keep away from enemies. And hope my loot worm picks up everything I'm leaving on the ground. Ooh, now he's... man, yeah, one hit and the bell went off. That's not good. That is definitely not a good sign. Get a little bit more fruit just to survive. Nope, I'll just survive. Okay. Very close, very dangerous. I will take some lifesteal for healing. There's the leather vest. Still not going to take the shackles yet. There's more piercing. That'll be good. Let's see. Ooh, I could take the hook. Let's lock in that SMG. And And lock in the broken mouth. Let's go to wave 15. See if we can't curse a couple of them. Now we got this version. Instead of the tentacles, now we have the whole entire squid. Not gonna lie, the black flag... No, black flag should have been a good option. I think, that, like I said, the celery tea is probably what did it last wave, of why I was having so much trouble killing enemies. But now I'm doing pretty good. Let's make sure we kill those leeches that spawn right away. Try not to take too many hits. Probably should have taken that little frog for the extra pickup range. My loot worm is not able to get to all the materials. But I am clearing enough to where I can do some dives into the middle. Still taking tons of damage though. Let's do this. There's more speed. So now I feel comfortable enough to take the shackles, but I'm actually... Actually, why would I take the shackles? Maybe for the range. I'm going to unlock the shackles. Taking the broken mouth. There's another minigun. Let's lock in that minigun. I'll take the alien tongue. Taking the small magazine. We'll take the lure. Ooh, the fairy. Lock in that fairy. Take another eye patch. And I'll just flat out take the SMG and the bug. And then let's go to wave 16. Did we get anything to curse? We did. Something did curse. So that's good. I'm trying to think if I can let... So there's these... You'll see these little powers spawn on the map. Those things right there. They do fuse with these little red guys that you can kind of see what you're chasing with me, and they do make pretty cool enemies. I'm not really letting them spawn right now, because I don't think I have the damage to actually... really take them out. Oh, actually, there's one right there. So yeah, it's like a three-headed beast that shoots out stuff. But they do give you a ton of materials if you kill them. Well, not a ton. But it's just like the eggs. It's a lot. It's a lot more than what you normally get. We need some damage. Definitely take a baby gecko. Incendiary turret, why not? Snake, sure. We definitely need damage. There's some damage. I want range damage, though. There we go. The fairy curse. That's a lot of healing. Definitely taking that. Taking Schmoop. Take the blood leech. Gonna leave the minigun in. See if we can't curse it. Another cursed minigun. Take you. We'll take the coffee as well. So yeah, I'm still gonna try to curse this minigun. If possible, that would be great. But yeah, let's go to wave 17. See how we're gonna do now. How are we doing on damage? We're in the 40s, so that's actually a pretty good amount of damage. Again, with the baby with the beard and my piercing that I have and the crit, we're sitting pretty. Not in like easy win territory, but easy-ish. Well, not easy-ish. We're in semi-comfortable. You know, we're in the... I gotta shift in my seat every like 20 minutes because the padding's starting to wear out. That's how easy it is. It's comfy, but not too comfy. Comfy enough. This was not a horde raid, right? No, this was just a regular raid. Wave 17 has just got a lot of enemies in it. Then again, I've taken a few gentle aliens, so that doesn't help. Let's see. I'm going to take more damage. How many gentle aliens do I have? I have 2 already. Well, let's take a 3rd. Minigun did not curse yet. So I guess we move on. There's more lifesteal. Stone skin, jelly shield, pretty good. Another baby with the beard. And then we do lose a lot of range from that, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind. I'm not going to worry about the SMG. Let's just go to wave 18. See how we do with this guy. Ooh, yeah, this guy, I forgot. He's got this weird attack pattern where, like, you shoot his bullets, like, instead of shooting away from him, they shoot towards him. It's like he's sucking them in. The problem is I'm so focused on him. Got some harder enemies that are spawning, which is not good. So let's just get away, see what we can clear. Alright, we got him down, so the bosses, or the elite's down, so now we can just focus on clearing as much as we can. Only got 12 seconds left, but that's still enough time to get a ton of kills, a ton of kills. Alright, we're good. Very, very good there. Ooh, the focus. Definitely going to take that. Gonna lose some HP regen, but that's 30 damage. Oh, that's 4 armor. Finally, got the minigun cursed. Definitely going to take that. Not going to touch the vigilante ring. That doesn't help me anymore. We'll take a book just for the fairy. Let's see. You know what? That's more HP regen. Ugly Tooth. Let's see. Goat Skull. I'm not going to touch it. I don't want to lose the curse. I will take the Broken Mouth, though. That's more HP. Do I take the pickup range? Yeah, I'll take the pickup range. Why not? And then we'll lock in, I still don't really need the shackles, but you know what? Let's lock it in, see if we can curse it. I want to see if I can curse it. Lock in that scar too, just in case. If I can't curse it, I'll still take it, because 22 speed is pretty good. That'll just be, I do need more range. I mean, I need more damage more than anything. I have so much curse that it's, kind of hurting right now. It's also helping with Black Flag. Let's see. Just trying to stay away from enemies. Ooh, you know what? I am seeing a few crash zone enemies in here. These little white things, or guys with the white caps are from the crash zone, so not all enemies. But good enough. It's good to see some classics in there. I gotta see, do I have the padding? Ooh, so we are at level 25. It is a free red. We are going to be taking range damage. The shackles, wow, that just doubled everything. So don't need any more range, because that's gonna just completely do everything I need. So I need to save up 224. There's lifesteal, there's range damage. That SMG, you know what, we'll combine to take it. I'm not gonna take the fish hook, this is the last one. That's a ton of regen. Definitely gonna take you. We'll take you. There's range damage. There's crit, and then let's take the shackles. And I think that's all I'm going to be able to take. Yep, all I can take. Ooh, a cursed coupon. Cursed coupons are nice, but didn't get it. Let's see how we do. So here are the two new bosses. The shark and the, what was that, the serpent? It's weird because you can't really see him. I'm trying to move him away. There you go. You kind of see him, yeah. Serpent has this weird, second phase has this weird spirally pattern, which isn't super hard to dodge. And then the third phase, he does the spirally pattern, and he's got little spinny things. Not too hard of a boss. Just got to keep moving like you do with the one dude, the little claw dude, and then the shark, he's like the other dude. Kind of charges at you, pretty easy to dodge. Not a super hard boss at all. He's probably easiest of all four of the bosses, but that's it. That is Loud. We are done with Loud on both maps now. And unfortunately, because we unlocked everything, we don't get anything to unlock, so I can't share in that love with you. But yeah, that's the first of 65 characters down, with 64 to go. Nice win. Thank you, Per. Yeah, that was a good start, I think. Yeah, how many characters are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 times 3 is 48. 50, 63 characters in total. We have 62 left to go. But I am going to random into the next character. Ooh, the Diver. The Diver was made for the Abyss. He's got that harpoon gun that's super cheap, 200% critical damage with precise weapons. Crit chance is increased by 25%. 1 HP regen for every 2 melee damage. Enemies take 300% more damage for 3 seconds when hit by ranged. But you basically have no range damage, and enemies have a ton of health. I was going to say the S word, decided not to. But with this, I think I am going to take... Let's see, do I do the scissors, or do I do something like the Thief's Dagger, where I earn extra money? Or do I do, like, do I just do the knife? I think I did the knife last time, so let's try the Thief's Dagger. I think the Thief's Dagger would be fun. If I can find a second... I definitely am going to need a second harpoon, but we will get that probably soonish. Soonish is the key word. Alright, starting off with some harvesting. Take another Thief's Dagger. See if I can find another Thief's Dagger. Would be nice. There's another Thief's Dagger. Another Thief's Dagger. If there's a bag, we'll definitely lock you in. And let's go to wave 2. So now we are going to get a pretty standard run, because I'm not going to be taking like 15 gentle aliens like I did last time. But I will still take every single one I can get. I'm not going to lie. Gentle aliens, definitely a good item. I've never had any excuse not to take a gentle alien, except for maybe on like the pacifist. But even then, you kind of want more enemies still. Let's see. Take some luck. Another Thief's Dagger. So we got all of our daggers. Take you. Definitely going to take some coffee. We'll definitely take the claw tree, because we need that crit. Let's go to the next wave. Hopefully we get plenty of extra materials from our Thief's Daggers. If I get that second harpoon, I won't have to really worry about switching off the Thief's Dagger for something that damages more, because the Thief's Dagger will do a ton of damage when it crits. Especially as I start building up melee damage. And speaking of taking some melee damage, didn't find it, but I will take a little extra harvesting. And there's some melee damage. Now, melee damage does affect HP regen, so the more melee damage I get, the more regen I'll get, which will be nice. We'll leave the regen alone for now. I will lock in that duct tape, because I am going to need armor. Ooh, that alien tongue will be nice to take. Let's go to wave 4. So yeah, we can see, I mean, I'm critting for already 112. That number is just going to keep going up and up. I will take some attack speed, just to help out. Thief's Dagger already has pretty good attack speed, but I mean, I've never complained about more attack speed. Here's some curse. Let's get some curse going. Curse is always fun to have. Always fun to play with. Ooh, there's another cursed enemy, but I didn't get it. Alright, take a little more attack speed. I did see that crit there, but I'll have plenty of opportunities to get crit later. Take another Thief's Dagger. There's some damage. Definitely taking that coupon. We'll lock in that jelly, because I'm going to need health. Let's go to wave 5. I only got 10 health, so kind of in a little bit of a danger zone right now. But, we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. At least for 1 or 2 more waves. Give me that curse. We're in the Abyss. We're going to be cursed. I mean, to be in the Abyss means you're already cursed because you landed in the abyss. But we'll lean right into that curse. It's like when you open up a mummy's tomb, you get cursed. It's like you just gotta accept it and you gotta lean into it. Take some little more luck. I'm not gonna worry about regen. We'll take some more melee damage. Ooh, there's a rat. Take the rat, take the jelly. Take another rat. I'm gonna lock in that cute monkey. That's gonna be good for regen. Let's go to wave 6. I've not gotten our second harpoon yet, but we're also only on wave 6, so we should be able to get a little bit. Alright, now this is where we gotta be careful, because these little slasher guys, they don't like to run towards you when they slash you, they like to run away. And then obviously these bulbous guys. Oh wait, no, the bulbous guys do not spawn projectiles and kill them with melee, so that's gonna be a safe kill for us. Taking hits are still pretty dangerous. Also, there was a tree up here that I forgot to get. Let's take some more damage if possible. Actually, no, I'm taking that speed. That was a lot of speed. Let's see. Metal detector, chance to double my materials. Definitely will take you. I'll take a butterfly. Lock in that coffee. We'll lock in that boxing glove. Nope, not going to take the Vorpal Blade. Great item, but I'm not going to take it since we want crit damage. Or, sorry, we want precise weapons. I mean, we want crit damage as well. I mean, we want crit damage and crit percentage, crit chance. We want everything. Just give me 100 potatoes and I'll be happy. Like, both in-game and in real life, because I love potatoes. In fact, I'm a little angry because the meal prepping I didn't include any potatoes. I love potatoes, man. They're so versatile. They're good for you, too. And you can grow them on Mars using your own fecal matter, as shown in The Martian, a wonderful movie that starred Matt Damon. Alright, good wave. Let's see. See if we can't find... You know what? That's a lot of range, and I would actually like some range right about now. That alloy is going to be amazing. So is the boxing glove and the coffee. There's a... Ooh, that poison tonics is going to be amazing, too. I'm going to lose a little bit of regen, but I'm fine with that. Let's see. Let's get another Thief's Dagger. Let's lock in the tree, lock in the lemonade, because those will just help. Oh, yeah. We're definitely in need of a second harpoon gun. But we'll get it. We still got plenty of time. We also are in dire need of help. But we're only on wave 8. So we're not in a big danger zone. Well, actually, we are in a little bit of trouble because the little anglerfish are going to be tough to deal with. The sharks are going to suck, but they're not going to be too bad. I'm more worried about the anglerfish than I am the sharks. Because those anglerfishes are super fast when you get near them. Ooh. And they hit like a truck. Triangle of Power. I never take this item. It's a good item in certain situations. But when I'm on a melee character, I don't like to take it, so we're just going to ban it. There's more damage, so let's definitely take you. Alright, let's take everything I locked in. Ooh, there's another coupon. A little muscly dude's going to be needed. There's another dagger. There's another dagger. Definitely take you. And there's another coupon. Ooh, that banner's going to be awesome. Take that. Let's go to wave 9. Let's go to wave 9, see what we can do. Still kind of missing out on all my, kind of missing out on not having that second harpoon yet. That's really what I'm looking for, is that second harpoon. I mean, we're doing decent. That hurts. We're doing decent damage without it, but you definitely need a second harpoon on this character. Very important. Luckily, I built up a little bit of life steal, and the cute monkey is keeping me healed. Now we're requiring some decent dodging. Or I shouldn't say dodging, some movement. Because I am trying to keep away from all the enemies that are slashing at me. While also... I couldn't get the tree. Wanted to get the tree, but couldn't. There's a little more speed. Definitely take that. The coral is not really going to do anything for me, so I'm going to ignore it, because I don't stand still with this character. There's crit. There's some more luck. Oh, there we go. Second harpoon gun. So we'll recycle this. We'll take that second harpoon gun, and that's basically all I'm going to need. Take the coupon. We'll take the little muscly dude. We'll take the banner. I do not have the pig. All right, take another thief's dagger. We'll take a lemonade. We'll take the... We'll not take the rip and tear, because I do not want to lose that. Do I take the decomposing flesh? No, I need health right now. We'll take the lure and the penguin. Another harpoon gun. Let's recycle you for you. That's just a... I don't remember. I think it's extra piercing. Definitely taking the recycling machine. We'll lock in that ugly tooth. Lock in... You know what? Actually, I can just take this outright. Alright, let's see what this does. So... okay, the harpoon gun increases piercing as you tear it up, so that's good. And then, you know, another thief's dagger. There's a little more melee damage. But now that we got our second harpoon gun, we should be in really good shape. We should be in really good shape. Now we just need damage and health, and armor, and crit. Always use more crit. I think we got enough attack speed that we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, no, we're definitely good on attack speed. Again, just need that help. I'm trying to get the loot aliens. Did get them, so that's good. There's another tree over there, but I'm trying to be safe about this. Oh, got him. Got them both. Didn't get an item, but got them both. It really wants me to take decomposing flesh. I'm not going to, though. Candle will band. I don't need that. There's more melee damage, which is good. All right, let's get a red dagger so we can take this other stuff. There's more luck. I always like having luck. I know a lot of people don't like luck. I do. Another rat, another lemonade. There's armor. Let's see. So another jelly. We'll take the gummy berserker. That's attack speed and range. Little muscly dude. Defective steroids. Gonna ignore the jerky for now. Don't really need it. We'll take the hedgehog. We'll take another lure because I'm definitely gonna be working on pumping up as much HP regen as possible. I don't know how we're gonna do with this boss. I'm a little worried about it, so maybe I'll just stay away. No. Yeah, I'm a little worried about it, but I'll see what we can do. Get that. I think I can get him. Ooh, the sharks are coming in. That's not good. Okay, we got him. Sharks, stay away. Alright, let's get all this material that I left on the ground. See if we can't kill these trees as well. Definitely use another cute monkey. A tentacle would be good. If I could get a tentacle, that would be amazing. I do need to get my curse up again. Or not curse, I'm sorry, my crit. Definitely need to max out my crit. Diploma. I'll take it. We'll definitely take... Oh, I don't have any dodge. If I had dodge, I would definitely take this, but I don't, so I'm going to ban it. There's damage. Do I take damage or do I take... No, I take damage. Alright, we'll take everything here. Can't use any of this. Ooh, tardigrade's always good. There's more trees. Oh, a purple dagger. I'm going to recycle you for the purple. We'll take the treasure map. Treasure map's good. There's another purple dagger. Ooh, broken mouth is good. And, let's see. Can I get one more? Yeah, you know what? We'll lock in the bait. Keep getting message from work. Gonna need to split for a bit. Good luck with the runs. Thanks, Per. I'm sorry you're getting called in from work. That sucks. I hate when that happens on a night. But good luck. I wish you the best of luck as well with your work. Hopefully it's just you got to turn something off and on, and then you're done. That's always the fun parts. Those are also the most infuriating ones as well. But have a good night. I hope you have a good night. Thanks for the good luck. All right, let's go to wave 12. Oh man, I am seeing good. Oh, that was an 800. That was an 800 damage shot. That's why we take damage crit, ladies and gentlemen, is because, especially on this character, you get a ton of damage. And this is why you have a second harpoon, so you can make sure you're weakening all the enemies. Because again, every time you see that light blue outline around the character, that means they're weakened. They're susceptible to damage. You want them to be susceptible to damage. And I think they actually might be slow, too. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember exactly what the weakening does. All I know is you want to do that. Actually, you know what? I wonder if the cat pet would be a good take on this character. Because I think that counts as range damage as well. That would actually be amazing. I'm going to need to find it. Speak of the devil. Let's see how... Okay. We're going to definitely see how this Cataline gun does. I'm pretty sure it'll be good. Definitely take another metal detector. I'm half tempted to take the candy bag. Let's actually do it. Let's take the candy bag. I might have just ruined my run, but I have a ton of damage right now with crits that I think it'll be good. Definitely take that. I don't have any burning, so I'm going to recycle you. Let's see if we can get some health. Or armor. Armor is pretty good here. There's my health. Alright, I did say I was going to take the bait. I'll still take the bait. Alright, take another dagger. We'll take that corrupted shard. Ooh, the obliterator. Another corrupted shard. I could take the small magazine for the attack speed, but I already have enough attack speed, so I'm not going to do it. I will take the garden. There's another cute monkey. There's some padding. I could switch out for a lightning shiv. Actually, you know what? Let's switch out for some scissors. That also helps my jelly that I have. And then I'm actually going to... No, we'll leave the lightning shiv alone. Ooh, there's plenty of damage. And then the fin will be some lifesteal, which will be nice. And then, of course, a little bit of armor is good. Sad Tomato... I am going for an HP regen build, but I don't... Especially with the elites now, the possibility of 10% elites, just definitely don't want to deal with that. I did take the bait, and looks like the bait on this this map doesn't change which enemies spawn. You still get the leeches. And by the way, I have no idea if they're actually called leeches. It's just I call them leeches because they look like leeches. Yeah, definitely going to switch up my weapon. I don't really need the Thief's Dagger too much anymore. Actually, here's a good question. You know what? It looks like the Cataline gun does affect, it does count to weaken enemies, so that's just going to be nice to have. And then again, I took the scissors because I did want to, the lifesteal on it. I do have 2 cute monkeys, which is definitely helpful. So cute monkey heals every time, 8% chance to heal every time you pick up material. But just having the extra scissors is nice. You got some soup? That's awesome. What kind of soup did you get? Cosmic. Alright, taking melee damage, taking the fin, we'll take the weird food. Definitely taking the gentle alien. We'll take the dock moth. That will help with my regen. And you know what? If I would have had the fried rice, scared sausage would be good. But we'll take the mushroom, or lock in the mushroom. I'm not going to take the Peaceful Bee. We're going to leave that alone. I will take the Riposte, though. No, I won't. I will take another Dock Moth. MS Grass. I don't know what MS Grass is. I've never heard of that soup. I assume that's just plain old ramen. Let's see. We're wave 14, so new, was this a Troglodyte? I don't remember what the Senny is, but yeah, he starts with the little spirals of shots. Don't remember what his second mutation is. Oh yeah, second mutation is a shotgun. Super easy to dodge. All you do is really run in a circle. When he shoots at you, you do want to kind of keep away from him. Just kind of take pot shots, hits and runs, especially if you're melee. But yeah, he's not a super hard elite to do either. Alright, let's get some of these trees down. Stay in the Dock Moth just to take take advantage of the extra healing. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna let my harpoons. One nice thing about the harpoons is they do pull enemies towards you. So I'm gonna just stay in the Dock Moth, heal up, and let the harpoon pull enemies towards us. There we go. Mrs. Grass chicken noodle soup. Oh, okay. I've never heard of Mrs. Grass's or Mrs. Grass. Interesting. Very good. Oh wait, are those the ones that come in like the little pouches that you have to add? You just add hot water to, and it's good. I gotta look this up now. Hold on. Mrs. Grass's soup. It is. Yes, that is the soup that I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's like a box, but it's a box, but it's really good. Yeah, we had ones where they would come in pouches. Oh yeah, no, that type of soup is amazing. I love that soup. Definitely taking the lantern. That's range and its damage and knockback. Let's see. I could use more melee damage. Ooh, cursed schmoop. So we're definitely taking you. Don't need another harpoon gun. So let's take what we locked in. I could take a claw. I could trade one. You know what? Let's do that. Let's trade one of my thief's daggers for a claw. That increases my health even more. Definitely take a cursed wandering bot. That increases my speed and has a chance to slow enemies. And let's go to wave 15. No curse, or I'm sorry, no curse. No elite for my bucket. Yeah, that type of soup is amazing. Mainly because they tend to put a ton of the bouillon, the seasoning in it, which is just super good. All right, I did get that second Dock Moth, so we're pretty good there. Wow, I'm seeing 1,000 damage every now and again. So we're definitely sitting pretty with damage. Definitely gonna. I think I'm gonna take a couple range ups because that'll be nice to have, just extra range. We do have plenty of healing. Ooh, there's a free item. All right, nice. I was doing an assignment about fingerprints, and one of the suspects had the same name as a girl I used to like. I was like, hey, hold up. That's always funny. I've seen that a couple times myself, where like the name of someone will show up and it'll be like, oh, I know that person, and then you're just like, wait a minute. Definitely take the missile. We'll take the glasses for the range. Actually gonna take the health here. Cauldron's pretty nice. We'll definitely take you. Energy bracelet for that crit. There's a blindfold for even more crit. Ooh, another Catling gun. That will help. You know what? Lost Duck for luck. So let's see. We have... Ooh, where did I lose my precision? Oh, I lost it because I took 2 harpoon guns. Okay. Which is fine. Well, let's go to wave 16. Not gonna lie. Kind of hoping I get an elite. An elite would be nice just for a free red item. Because the amount of damage that I have going for me is it's pretty nice. Elites are not gonna last very long. Apparently it was something about computer robbery. Interesting. Well, I guess you should go ask the girl you know, like, did she come into any new computers lately? Would be fascinating to know. she do this time? Yeah. That's always the fun part. Is it's like you see someone you know in the news, or you hear their name, like, oh great, what'd they do? That's what happened with a couple of my cousin's kids. It's just like anytime we talked about them when they weren't at the family function, we're like, oh crap, what'd they do? And it's like, oh no, they just got a new job. It's like, oh, good for them. Ooh, definitely taking a baby elephant. Eye patch does nothing, so we'll ban it. Let's see, free purple. Let's take some armor. Ooh, another rat. SMG does nothing. I could take the glass cannon, but not going to. Don't need a thief's dagger. We will take the lemonade, take the lost duck, take the whetstone. There's insanity for even more crit. Take the small fish. Ooh, another baby gecko. Another small fish. We do have an elite, it looks like. There's another jelly. And you know what? We can probably work the knife in as well, because that will just increase the amount of health I get with jelly. So that'll be another 3 health, which will be needed. Alright, we didn't get a second elite, but we have... Oh man, we are melting this guy right now. Wow, this guy did not stand a chance. Run around to see how we seem to be healing pretty quickly from any damage we do take, so definitely taking that armor was a pretty good take. Having 2 cats also dishing out some range damage for me helps weaken even more enemies. There's another tree. Let's get you. Plus, I can pretty much stand on top of these enemies, and I have enough life steal and enough healing that I'm just tanking everything. Take a free laser turret. Ooh, a cursed panda. 18 HP, 37 luck. Don't need any more HP now. Now we can just focus straight on damage. Do we take melee? We do take melee here. We take even more crit. 66 crit now. All right, let's sell one of my thief's daggers since I don't really need the materials anymore. We will take a jelly. We'll take a knife. Take a hedgehog. In fact, let's sell that knife, and we'll take a blue knife. I will actually take Rip and Tear now. It's only a 20% chance, and I did lose some crit, but that's still transfer enemies to explode, which is fun. Another wandering bot. We'll take the butterfly. Oh, the hunting trophy. Very good. A little late to get it, but that's still 10% crit, so I definitely want that. And then, you know what? A little more armor is not going to hurt. Let's go to wave 18. Did we get a elite? We did not get an elite. That's too bad. At this point, I do want the elite from the candy bucket. I do a ton of damage. So, and we don't have any more elites. Now, if we get an elite on wave 20, that might suck. But I think we're going to be... Man, I'm trading for 1,500. We're in a really good position. Plus, I have 107 health. I'm only taking like 17 damage at a time, and I'm healing it really quickly. Well, that one was 21, but I'm already healed. Especially with the 2 Doc Moths. Yeah, I think this is gonna be. Let's just make sure we clear up everything. Alright, not a bad win. Or not a bad win, not a bad wave. We'll take some free landmine, take more attack speed, take another bag, why not? Ooh, that's a lot of range. Oh, I already have 157 range. Never mind. I'm not going to take it. Take the hunting trophy. We'll take the helmet. There's more crit. We'll take you. Loot worm does nothing for me at this point, so I'm not going to touch it. Ooh, that's a good leather vest. And you know what? Let's get a second red gun. I was about to take the weird ghost. Not going to do it. I don't think that'll help me at all. Probably not. I will take a cursed wheat, though, for next wave. And you know what? That alien worm is pretty nice looking as well. So let's go to wave 19. No elite. Too bad. Which sucks. This was the last time to get a useful elite. Now watch I get it on wave 20. I'd probably just jinx myself super bad. And I'm just gonna let the enemies come to me. Just let my Doc Moth heal me. Let the enemies come to me, and just stay. Oh, okay. I forgot the squids are here. The squids and the walruses are here, so I guess we do got to chase them down a little bit. It's more fun to run around. I got enough speed, I'm taking enough damage, and I'm actually got enough dodge where I'm not taking too many hits. Yeah, this is why armor, dodge, health. It's just why you need everything. I also forgot I have padding. So I was just like, why is my health going up? It's like, oh, because I have padding. In fact, I might... piercing, that does nothing. I'll take the spyglass. Ignore the fruit basket. I think we'll take a little more armor, just in case. There's some more damage. What I'll do... So, I do have padding right now. So, that is giving me an extra 18 health. But let's do this. Let's take all of this. Stone skin. Okay. No, we'll spend all the way down then. Because the stone skin just gave me a ton of health as well. There's a little more armor, a little more range. There's even more jelly. A little muscly dude, lemonade. Okay, if I can mirror, I can take the... We'll take the... You know what? We'll take the charcoal for the damage. We'll take the blood leech, and then that's going to be it. That is all she wrote. Now, let's see how easy... Well, didn't get a lead, so that's actually pretty fortuitous. But as you can see, these guys, not long for this one. There goes the serpent. Let's see if we can get the undead shark. In fact, I can actually just tank his hits because I'm healing so much. And I'm dodging half of them. Oh yeah, he only hit me for... What is he? I can't even tell. Definitely wasn't hitting me for much. Yep, that is the sailor, or not the sailor, I'm sorry. That is the diver. That's number 2 done. That is number 2 for, number 2 on the Abyss. So the Abyss, it is a little bit of an easier map. It is a lot more fun, especially if you like to play with Curse. Definitely the Abyss is where you want to go. So that's why I just very much enjoy playing on the Abyss. That's why I was really rushing to get through the Crash Zone. But that is, I did say it was going to be a short stream today, and am sorry, I do have to get some rest tonight. Unfortunately, I got a very early morning, so I have to go to bed early, and that is unfortunately where I'm going to cut it for today. I am sorry. I know you guys were excited to see me play the Abyss, but if you did just show up and you did do want to see the first 2 characters, you can go back in the VOD, and you know, or you can go to my YouTube channel and watch it there. But that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. Cosmic Purr, it was great seeing you guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I will talk to you later. Well, actually, hold on. Next stream should be Thursday, or not. I'm sorry, not Thursday. Wednesday. I do take Tuesdays off. I do need to update my schedule about that, but yeah, we'll come back on Thursday or Wednesday and 7 p.m. Central Time, and we'll see how many characters we get through. We got through 3 today. Hopefully, we get through 3 on Tuesday. So, or I'm sorry, on Wednesday. So I will hopefully see you then. Have a good night. Bye.